What's up guys, I'm super excited today because a new set dropped and I can't wait to open these packs. I'm going to have a deck profile for every ruler in this set up Monday through Friday, so be sure to check back daily during the weekdays. If you haven't joined my Force of Will Club and you have an iOS device, download Nitty right now and join. I just did my first giveaway where 8 lucky winners from my first 50 won a pack from this set. I have a ton of more great super rares and rares to be sending out to 20 more people once we reach 100 members, so join as soon as you can, and if you refer people you get bonus cards. More details will be in the description below. So let's get started with these hopefully Cheshire reprint and or God packs or both. That would be insane and absolutely amazing. I'd blow my mind. So let's do this. Alright, so I'm going to be running through these really quickly. I'm not going to be showing the comments. I'll have a link in the description to the wiki for this set if you guys want to see those. Just don't really want the video to stretch out too far. Really hoping for a Cheshire reprint though, that would be awesome. I've seen so many on the Facebook group online and they're just awesome looking. Be nice to add to like a collection, maybe even giveaway. So for the first pack we have... Oh wow, starting off with Flame of Outer World, that's awesome. So that's already the first pack. We got one of the best cards in the set. I'm not sure what the pricing on any of these cards are just yet, but so doesn't want to open. But yeah, but that's one of the better cards in the set. It's one of the strongest as well. Next pack, we have Yogg's the Dark Myth and an Apollo Break the Moonblast. Yeah, I like the way I pronounce a lot of these Cthulhu cards. They're a little difficult. And then Blazer, the Eater of Dimensions, and Glimpse of Kaguya. These packs are so much easier to open. They like recently changed it or something, and it's awesome. Then we have Split Heaven and Earth. Next pack. Alright, let's see. Schlontek. Records of Eternal Flame. And there's no more dividers in the box. I don't know if you guys noticed, but there used to be these dividers that would go in the box, and they don't have those anymore. Too fast. Oh, we have the Faceless God for our first J ruler. So there's Fiend of Dark Pride, leave him right over here. And then there was also Djinn, the Spirit of Lamp. Oh yeah, these are so much easier to open. I love this. Next pack, we have the Awakening of the End. This is kind of like the Dark Hole equivalent of this game. I mean, it won't kill everything, but 700 is enough to get rid of most cards. So that's kind of awesome. Especially smaller decks like Green Grim that run a bunch of like Elvish Priests and Griddles and stuff. It'd be nice to get them all out of the way. Alright. Carpet. Sinbad and Giovanni. I've also weirdly noticed, I'm pretty sure it's probably the same amount, I haven't counted, but I feel like the packs seem to have dual like shinies in them more often, so you get 2 instead of 1. Maybe it's just the same amount and I don't notice or something. So the Moonlance, that card's really great too. It's one of the treasure items used by Kaguya. I also see people getting up to 3 J rulers in one box. It'd be awesome if we can get 3, or a Cheshire Cat of course. Djinn, the Spirit of Lamp. Moving on. I just ripped my apart. Black Mizami. Kaguya, the Immortal Princess. So the rulers came out super quick. But Kaguya, the Winged Lady. But yeah, that's pretty cool. So we got both the J rulers. Maybe a third one will be in here, but those came out super early. Maybe it's just leaving more excitement and time for either the colored true redstones or Cheshire Cats or God packs. Who knows? Next up, Aladdin's Lamp. Then we have a Feetsing and another Aladdin's Lamp. I like a lot of the flavor text on these cards too. If you look at Feetsing, she kind of has this duel going on with like Zero, the Magnus something. If I pull it, I'll show you guys. But The Hound of Tindalos, I don't know. Cthulhu cards once again are really weird. They come from a bunch of places, do a bunch of weird things. Nobody knows. The Little Prince and Split Heaven and Earth. Yeah, so for the flavor text I was talking about, they seem to have like this war going on, and if you look at all the little support cards like Barrier Shield and stuff, it's kind of like a conversation going on between them, like a fight, so it's pretty cool. Ragnarok the Divine Sword and Magic Stone of Moonlight. I was going to say Moonstone of Moonlight. Oh, here, I think this is an example. So, that's my wind, featuring the Magnus of Holy Wind. So she's like negating the spell or something of the other girl, and she thinks she has the advantage. And then Shining Trapezoid Drone. I don't know. It's kind of hard to read through the camera too, so don't think I'm just really stupid. Some of it's just I can't see. And next up, we have Abel, the Avenger Gods. This card is cool. My favorite Yu-Gi-Oh card was Black Rose Dragon, which destroys all cards on the field. And this is kind of like my Force of Will counterpart to that. So I want to kind of make a whole deck that revolves around this. I might actually do that, so maybe in a future deck profile. And then Gertha, the Tear of Passion. Moon Glow Bird. Another Feed Sing. Wind is freedom no matter what. Oh, and a Stories of the Wind. Of the Night, sorry, yeah. Stories of 1001 Nights. Next up, we have Hazard the Unspeakable. Huh. Still can't get over how awesome these packs are opening. Fallen Comet. Still have about like half the box left, I think. And only 2 J Rulers so far, no little redstone. I haven't seen a green one, I don't think they've made one, but everyone's talking about how there's no green one. The Hound of Tindalos, and oh, there you go, so they're talking about Little Red, the Pure Stone, and it's just a regular red. Yeah, just this. So it's a little more visible. There you go. Yeah. Then we got Eartha the Snow Queen and a Ragnarok. Ragnarok's pretty cool too. I kind of want to play Grimia at one time. The deck revolves around like losing life to deactivate and then gaining more. Giovanni the Lonely Child. And then recovering your life points so that you're not too close to losing. So I kind of like the concept of like controlling how much life you're at and being able to gain and lose it. Using that as a resource seems kind of cool. And then Genesis Creation. That card's actually really cool too. It lets you bring back up to 1 field, 1 resonator, and 1 magic stone from your graveyard to the field. So it kind of seems like you can somehow find a way to abuse it with Bloody Moon. Just keep bringing back Bloody Moon to destroy stones or something. That would be awesome. And then another Genesis Creations. Yeah, there you go. That's what it looks like. Next pack. We have Records of Eternal Flame. So still, so far, only 1 True Stone, technically, and a 2 J Rulers. Not sure what the total ratio. I don't know if I'm gonna pull another Pure Stone or not. Camellia, the Milky Way Moon, and Alice. This card's actually insanely good, and it looks so real. Like it looks like they just took a picture of some girl and just like posted it up with like a cool green screen in the background or something. But I really like that card. Seems like it opens up a lot of plays for a lot of different decks too, like Little Red, the Wolf Girl, and Old Kuguya, New Kuguya. So it's kind of cool. And then Eye of the Pilot and Magic Stone of Moonshade. So the Moonstones are also what's new about this set. We got Incarnation, which is kind of like tributing in Yu-Gi-Oh! And then we also got Moon as a stone. So that's kind of like what this set has going for it. And then Shab Nochachachach, the Goddess of Fertility, and Story Told in 1001 Nights. About, I don't know, maybe like 8-ish packs left. See if we can get that Cheshire or a God pack. That would be insane. Even another J Ruler would be cool, to be honest. And then another Snow Queen and another Hester. Come on, Cheshire Cat. We need to see that booty. I don't think you're ready for this jelly. I don't think you're ready for this jelly. Records of Eternal Flame and another Moonstone of Moonlight. Magic Stone of Moonlight, sorry. Maybe if we use that stone on a Jigglypuff or a Clefairy, it'll evolve. Then we got another one of the Milky Way and Set the Arbiter. This card's really insane too. Like, I want to take a moment for this. So it says whenever your opponent discards a card, draw a card. So it kind of combos well with Spiral of Despair. And then whenever Resonator is put into the graveyard from your opponent's field, put target Resonator from your graveyard into your hand. So even if you attack and they block and whatever they block with dies, you just get like a free recycled Resonator for it. So that seems like, I feel like someone's going to find a way to break that, or it's going to be like one of the top cards used from this set, which I think is just pretty crazy. So we have 3 packs left. It's Apostle of Paradise. And then we have 0. Oh, so there you go. See? So it says 0 at very least, I'll kill you. Feet sing the Magnus of Holy Wind. So they have like this weird fight going on, and it's just really cool to see all the little flavor cards of how they hate each other so much. I think it's nice to know that like the J rulers aren't the only ones that have their stories. Like these little cards here and there. I mean, like Juliet and Romeo are like that too. Like they're not like J rulers, but they have their whole little story, just like Oz and stuff too. So I really like the flavor text on these cards. And an Eye and Magic Stone of Moonshade. And then for the final pack, the final possible God pack, we'll go really slow. Okay, so it's not a God pack because that card is not shiny, but we can either have a Cheshire Cat in here or another ruler, or we'll see. So Art of Sinbad, Jabal, the Milky Way, Survivor of Heaven, Moonlight, Moonglowbird, another Set the Arbiter, and that's the last card. So it's still a really good pull because, like I just explained, this card is really amazing. And the whole box had 1 regular colored True Stone, a Kugoya, and a Faceless God. So I'll have a quick recap in a second, so just give me one moment. So here's the final recap of the pulls. As you can see, I have the rulers and True Stone in the 3rd row along with all the character-ish cards. If you like hearing me pronounce Cthulhu card names really funny or singing Cheshire Cat's new theme song, which is now Bootylicious by Destiny's Child, make sure to hit the subscribe button. As I mentioned earlier, I have 5 more videos coming out during this week, so subscribing will make it a lot easier to keep up with all of those. If you have any questions or suggestions, make sure to leave it in the comment section below, and I'll catch you guys next time. Later.